Oh, they gave him all those frogs.
They sold him
Oh,
the
yeah.
frogs, but he ended up mad at them, so he overcharged them. Right? That
Yeah,
was
like
like near
this
the
is
end.
fine.
That was a little weird, but I don't know. He like overcharged him for the frogs.
I thought it was funny them paying him in frogs. Because
Yeah.
like you can't really
Yeah.
What are you gonna
imagine
do with the frogs?
people like saying, oh, I'll give you 5 frogs for
Guess
this.
he was gonna like sell them back to Doc and they get money. For
Yeah,
his
Oh,
dog.
just because they had
His
nothing
dog got
else,
money.
I guess.
Yeah. They basically just took stuff and.
Hmm. What about the captain? Isn't that where they got the frogs? That was like the guy that.
Oh yeah, that like
Um,
random like,
Guy who
yeah,
got
and then
yeah.
wasn't it Mac who was like talking him into like letting them, I don't know, stay there and stuff and
Yeah.
like,
Didn't they set something on fire?
yeah, they like had a party or whatever, they like
They got
drank,
drunk.
they got drunk and like messed
Yeah,
everything
Yeah,
up.
yeah, and you had the
Yeah, they
new
just-
whiskey, yeah, they all
They
just
got knocked out. or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. That was just like their way of life. It was like
They
they
just
just up there
party.
getting hammered and like,
Yeah.
I don't know, stealing stuff.
Basically, they just. And then they got the one guy who did work. I think was his name Eddie, the guy who worked at the bar.
Oh, I think so.
So he was the guy, and he just took all the drinks and put them in, and then that's just basically what the drink was. It's just a mix of whiskey and beer,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
wine,
Yeah.
everything.
It's
It's
gross.
just like just random, just all this stuff mixed together. Just
What else? How about meanings behind the title? I think that's pretty straightforward. It's just based on setting.
it was just like where it was, and just like the lifestyle and stuff. And like even this, like it shows on the cover of the book. It shows them sitting on a hill with like, I guess that's the lab maybe down there in Dock, but then they have like a thing of whiskey or beer with them, just kind of symbolizing like.
Yeah, that was like the only real
Around.
symbol I found. Did you guys
Yeah,
find
it's
any
like-
other symbols or like?
There
was some good
Well,
things,
not
but-
lying. 'Cause, like,
Oh
the-
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that was
that-
like that was another theme.
That
Lying
interspersed
versus.
with that beer, yeah, cause like, I guess like, it just made everything easier, if you're just lying and you just don't tell
Yeah, then you don't have to
anyone.
explain it, like with the beer milkshake.
Yeah,
He was
because
just saying he
Doc
had it
went
because
to,
he was like sick of
Mhm.
something. and-
yeah, because Doc, I forget where he heard of the beer milkshake, and then Doc, he was like
When did
down
you-
in La Jolla, was that, or was it a different trip?
It was.
No, it was when he was on his way to
Yeah.
La Jolla.
Yeah, and so
There's a
he-
few
he had a
instances where he
hitchhiker, and then
lied,
he
yeah.
kicked off the hitchhiker,
And then he went and got a beer milkshake.
and then.
And then the waitress asked what it was for, and instead of explaining, like
He's like,
hearing
"Guys."
about it and wanting to, he just made up a story like,
He was.
oh, I've had
sick.
some disease
For
and
17 years.
yeah, I've been drinking them
Yeah.
every day for 17 years.
And I need him or something other
Exactly.
than just
And
saying.
then when the waitress
Same
shows
thing.
like sympathy, and then she's like,
Yeah.
oh, like how is it? Like, do you
Who
want
would
another
think
one?
that though, like.
You
Instead
know?
of just saying like, I just wanted to try this.
Yeah, it's true though. But like, and then he even mentioned another instance where previously he had some issue where he didn't want to explain it because then people would look down on him for it, and then if you just made something up, they'd feel sympathetic. So it's
Yeah.
like seeking sympathy
Yeah,
from
it works, 'cause
strangers.
Exactly.
basically what it said is like, telling the truth, people like look down on you for doing something this way, and then if
Yeah,
you
then
lie,
if you have like a
it's-
reason, but not really.
Yeah,
then
fake
it's
it.
fine.
Yeah, so basically that's,
That's like another thing, like people kind of prejudging other people,
Yeah.
just like by one thing they say or.
Yeah,
do.
like you can, judge all those, like Mac and all of them for being bums, but you wouldn't know that they're.
There's still like
People,
good heart
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
um,
exactly.
Anything else?
Book was so random.
It's like, how is success defined? That's not what the question I had. Like, who was most successful? Doc, Mac, Dora, who was the owner of the bear flag, which was basically the.
She was the warehouse lady,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And or Lee Chong, and like why? Because like, I don't think Mac would be like Mac. Like he did good, but like
He was only like, he wasn't very like successful in
But
business.
Doc
Mm.
kind of saw him like successful.
Yeah,
Remember
it
when
was
he
like-
was looking down because he threw that really bad party, and then Doc was like, oh, well, he's not looking at the parade because he already knows what's gonna happen. Do you remember that part?
Yeah,
He was
they were.
talking to his
He was
friend.
talking. I forget who he was talking to. But he was talking to someone,
Yeah.
and they were all sitting on. It was the Fourth.
It was like 4th of July parade.
It was a parade, and
Yeah.
they knew exactly what happened because they seen it. And they heard it, and they could literally, if they just stood up, they could like see it at the beginning. And then once they got to a certain place, literally they could turn their heads and see none of them even moved.
Yeah.
And he bet a guy on that, and he got paid. For,
Yeah.
It was kind of.
And he's like, well, Mac like has his life together. Like he was almost admiring him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I guess
guess.
because he's like, well, he has the ability to, become the president, but he chooses not to because he has everything.
Yeah,
It's
you're
just-
thinking that
Like,
he's
he
like, he's
doesn't-
content.
And he
Yeah.
even said like,
Happy with
he
his
said he
life.
wouldn't want to be president because it wouldn't be fun. You remember that? They're like, Mac, you have the leadership skills of a president, but, and then someone's like, well, that wouldn't be fun, so Mac wouldn't want to do it. So like, he lived his
Yeah.
whole life
Around
outside.
fun and like what is fun. for him.
Adventures, fun, crazy.
Yeah, because
getting
they
drunk.
basically, when they went to go hit the frogs, they were just like, oh yeah, this will be an adventure. They just
Exactly.
Like, they're just drowning and just like going.
Like, I'm not sure if it was almost like, was it, you think their whole thing, their whole plot of the book, was it for adventure, or was it out of the goodness of their heart to throw the party? Like,
I think it was,
maybe a
it was
little
probably the
of both.
goodness and then they just had adventure.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they
think so
just
too.
like,
They
came
they
about.
wanted to do it for him, but then they
They got like
made it fun.
They made it fun,
sidetracked almost
exactly.
and like
They made it
they
fun
had a
and
lot
just,
of
yeah.
different adventures.
Yeah, they were just like living for themselves. They didn't really
They're
care
just,
about
like,
what other people
Yeah.
thought,
I
like.
think what other people thought, but they still like cared for other people like Doc, and so they just still
Yeah.
wanted to do good, but they didn't like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Try to.
So, what overall, what did you guys think of this book? Like,
It was interesting. It was just different than any other book because it was so.
cause it's more
random.
realistic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cause
exactly.
it wasn't like nothing, not everything's closed. It's not like all full circle. It's just kind of like
Yeah.
It
It's
was
like
just a way of
open-ended.
life of a certain group of people.
basically, yeah, just basically showing a certain time of people's lives, just like what they
Yeah.
did and
Just
stuff
like
like that.
insight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I thought it was pretty good. Just,
Yeah.
it was just kind of like, just with the, it kept you interested with the vignettes and just all the different things about different people and
Mhm.
stuff, so.
And then lastly, do you guys think that it should be defined as an American classic?
Yeah, because it shows a way of life of
Mhm.
certain kind of people in America.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I mean, I'm sure more than one place like was like this. You
Yeah,
know?
it's more, it's
Yeah.
not just like where they live, it's just like the time period and like,
How
just
people
the type
like.
of people,
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't have to just,
Mm-hmm.
I get this.
I think that's what defines like American classic, is just showing, representing a group of people in a certain
in
time
America,
in America.
just like, yeah,
Yeah.
showing what.
Like, I don't know if they correctly like represent the American way of life.
It's not like, it's not like.
but-
I mean,
it's not
it
like-
represents
it's
one way.
definitely
It's
an
not like
aspect,
it's perfect, like, oh, this is what you strive for, like.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just what
It's
could
like-
end up
It's like the
happening.
average
You don't have
American,
time.
like,
Yeah.
Just, this is what happens, and
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
this is how different people live that and making the best of it, that's.
Definitely.
America is just to, just do your best and just.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
And if you
Alright.
fail, you try again, I guess.
yeah, so,
Alright.
so book club.